We've all seen it. A giant T-Rex stomps across the screen, casting a menacing shadow. A building explodes in a fiery inferno. Spaceships battle it out in a distant galaxy. These incredible scenes, impossible in real life, are the work of VFX artists, the wizards behind the curtain of movie magic. VFX stands for visual effects. These effects are created digitally and added to movies and TV shows. VFX artists use powerful computers and software to create anything you can imagine. Remember that breathtaking scene in Jurassic Park with the T-Rex? That wasn't a real dinosaur, of course. It was a digital creation, brought to life by skilled artists. The same goes for the epic battle scenes in your favorite superhero films. VFX artists can create entire worlds, creatures, and even natural phenomena like fire and water. They seamlessly blend these digital creations with real footage, making it almost impossible to tell what's real and what's not. One of the keys to creating realistic VFX is understanding light. In the real world, light interacts with objects in specific ways. It creates shadows, reflections, and refractions. To make digital objects look real, VFX artists must carefully replicate these interactions with light. If a dinosaur is casting a shadow in the wrong direction, it will immediately look fake. Think about a glass of water. You see the light passing through it, creating distortions. VFX artists need to recreate these distortions to make a digital glass of water look convincing. Imagine filming a scene where a character is talking to a giant talking rabbit. The actor is on set, but the rabbit is added later using VFX. How do you make sure the rabbit looks like it's actually in the scene? The answer is motion tracking. This technique involves tracking the movement of the camera and objects in a scene. This data is then used to accurately place and move digital objects like our giant rabbit within the scene. If the camera shakes slightly, the rabbit needs to shake slightly too. If the actor walks past the rabbit, it needs to be partially obscured, just like it would be in real life. Motion tracking makes these interactions possible. Have you ever noticed how a smooth plastic ball looks different from a rough leather one? That's because of their textures. Texture refers to the surface quality of an object, how it feels to the touch. Just like with light, VFX artists need to pay close attention to texture to create realistic digital objects. A digital dragon won't look convincing if its scales are perfectly smooth and shiny. It needs to have bumps, imperfections, and variations in color and reflectivity. These details might seem small, but they make a big difference. Think about skin, for example. Real skin has pores, wrinkles, and tiny hairs. A digital character with perfectly smooth skin will look strange and unrealistic. Visuals are only half the story when it comes to creating immersive experiences. Sound design plays a crucial role in making VFX believable. Imagine a dinosaur roaring without the ground-shaking rumble, or a spaceship exploding with a simple pop sound. It just wouldn't feel right. Sound designers work closely with VFX artists to create sound effects that match the visuals. They use a combination of recordings and digital manipulation to create everything from the roar of a monster to the subtle whoosh of a spaceship flying overhead. Sound adds depth, realism, and emotional impact to visual effects. It completes the illusion and draws us deeper into the world being created on screen. You might think VFX is only for Hollywood blockbusters, but it's actually used in a much wider range of media than you might realize. From TV commercials to social media videos, VFX is everywhere. Ever seen a car commercial where the car seems to be driving through a fantastical landscape? That's VFX. Or how about those Instagram filters that give you dog ears or make you look like you're in a different country? You guessed it, VFX again. Even the news uses VFX. Think about weather reports with those fancy graphics showing storm systems moving across a map. Those graphics are created using VFX software. VFX artists aren't just technical wizards, they're also masters of human perception. They understand how our brains process visual information and use that knowledge to create convincing illusions. For example, they know that our brains are wired to focus on movement. That's why even a small moving object in our peripheral vision can grab our attention. VFX artists use this to their advantage, adding subtle movements to digital objects to make them seem more lifelike. They also understand persistence of vision, the phenomenon that allows us to see a series of still images as continuous motion. This is the principle behind movies and animation. By carefully timing the frames of animation, VFX artists can create the illusion of fluid movement. The world of VFX is constantly evolving. New technologies and techniques are emerging all the time, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. One of the most exciting developments is the rise of virtual production. Virtual production involves using LED walls and game engine technology to create immersive, interactive environments on set. Actors can see and interact with the digital world around them in real time, which helps to create more realistic performances. This technology has already been used in films like The Mandalorian and The Batman. As virtual production technology continues to improve, we can expect to see even more amazing and immersive VFX in the years to come. Creating stunning VFX is not a one-person job. It requires a team of talented artists, each with their own specialized skills. There are modelers who create the digital objects, animators who bring them to life, lighters who set the mood, and compositors who seamlessly blend everything together. These artists work collaboratively, sharing ideas and feedback to achieve a shared vision. They are constantly learning and experimenting, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with VFX. Next time you're watching a movie or TV show, take a moment to appreciate the work of these talented artists. They are the ones who make the impossible possible, transporting us to other worlds and bringing our wildest imaginations to life.